everybody. Welcome to the Growing Up Bright Show. On this video, I am going to be preparing black beans, white rice, and shrimp creole. That's enchilada camarones. I've been craving that for a while. And the black bean tutorial, people on TikTok been asking for it. So I'm finally giving it to them. When I'm outside of Miami, and I travel, I like visiting Cuban restaurants. I like seeing what they got going on. So when I go to a Cuban restaurant and they serve me black beans over yellow rice, I already know. Nothing good. This is no good. It's over white rice. Then we have the moroje cristiano, which is the black bean rice. That's different from black beans and rice. And that is actually one of Joseph, my kid's favorites. I haven't made it in a while, and the last time I made it, I kind of messed it up.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna make the sofrito. Start by dicing up one green bell pepper. Dice up an onion. We're gonna saute it, let it cook a little. Then you add some minced garlic. I like using a lot of garlic. Feel free to use as much as you want. Next, we're gonna add the spices: bay leaf, garlic, dry oregano, cumin, paprika. You could use ground oregano too, salt, pepper, the bay leaf, some sugar. You season with salt along the way, but you start off very little because remember you're gonna have a lot of liquid and it's gonna reduce. So just season along the way, taste as you go, and add as you feel is needed. Next is the tomato paste, about a spoonful, and then I save the rest for the shrimp creole, enchilada camarón that I'm gonna make. And so this is how it starts looking. Now I like basically like browning it, and that's what we're going for here. I'm also gonna add salt to the water with the beans. That is, the ratio is 1 cup of dry beans to 3 cups of water. I made a double batch of that, so we have 2 cups and 6 cups of water. Add salt to that, and just keep cooking the sofrito. Gotta add my ají cachucha, and that is in vinegar, so that's the vinegar I'm gonna use to deglaze the pan. If you don't have vinegar, you could just use some cooking wine, that works too. And this is how that looks. The sofrito looks good now. It smells good, tastes good. That's going into the beans and water. And to get everything that's in the pan, I add water to the pan, and I get everything real good, dump that into the beans. And that's it. Goes into the Instant Pot, 45 minutes on high pressure. Comes out perfectly soft.
Hello, everybody. So while the beans are cooking, let's talk beans. And I wanted to go over all the variations of black beans, Cuban style. Some people put tomato paste in the sofrito. I did, because I've heard some people said the secret of like some old school beans is that they use ketchup in it. Ketchup, what does that do? The tomato and the sweetness as well. So in my sofrito, I like adding a little bit of tomato paste and a little bit of sugar. Sweeter black beans. Some are soupier black beans. Some are thicker. Some have a ham hock in it, or chorizo or bacon in it. Some have, been told I put balsamic vinegar in it. Like it's something scandalous that they put balsamic vinegar in it. I had done that too because of the sweetness. And one day I thought, what is this going to taste like putting it in the sofrito? Let me tell you, it was delicious. I used the Instant Pot, add them to the soaking. But the traditional Havana style black beans, it's said to just have sofrito, garlic, green pepper, onions, cumin, oregano, a bay leaf, salt, pepper. Let me see. Salt, pepper, and a little bit of vinegar. And that's it. And I did that for mine today, but I added some tomato paste and I added a pinch of sugar. I also added some smoked paprika. Black beans, you can season them however you want. It's about it tasting good, about having the good consistency. So when you talk about troubleshooting, might never come out right. What is it that doesn't come out right? The flavor? Is it the consistency? If you're scared of seasonings, just start with your basic oregano, cumin, garlic, the sofrito. So you don't have to experiment. A pinch of sugar is good. Salt, pepper, heavier on the salt. Heavier on the pepper, sorry. A bay leaf, right there. So a cup of black beans, a cup of dry beans to 3 cups of liquid. This batch I made it 2 cups of dry beans, 6 cups of liquid. So when it comes about talk about troubleshooting, seasonings. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of the seasonings and go using the salt. Put the salt, taste it as you go. Consistency. To me, the right consistency of beans is on the thicker side. So what do? You put it on low and reduce it. If you don't have the time, you can grab some beans, like a cup of beans, mash them and put them back in. But some people like the soupier. Now, I'll tell you when I do the soupier. I do the soupier version when I'm going to do moros. That's when I do the soupier version. So I could cook the rice in it. And I would love to do a moros video as well. Gosh, what else? I guess I'm just trying to help the viewer make a good black beans. And this is the general rule for any beans. Slow and low. That's for anything. That's the difference of the OGs and the newer generations of chefs in the kitchen. The tender loving care that you give something. The attention to detail. The cooking at the lower temps. Giving it that love is really the secret. It's not anything else. And that's what I have about black beans. Now, we're going to finish them.
So that's it. The pressure cooking is done, and now they're going on the stove to reduce. It's gonna be about an hour. So just make sure you don't have that time. You want it. You don't want it to be on high temp because they can scorch at the bottom. You can see how liquidy they are. You know what? You might like it that way. Just season it good, and you're good to go. I like them thicker, so I'm gonna let them reduce. And as you can see, some time has passed, and it is significantly thicker. I added more salt at this point. Give it a stir and just keep letting it cook. Give it a taste test, and it's ready to go. Dinner is now served. I like it between this thickness and then a little bit more, but my family was starving, so I had to feed them. And that's the enchilada and camaroni, the shrimp creole made with love. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. If you have any more questions about black beans, feel free. I would love to give a consult. And enjoy, try the recipe. Let me know how it goes. He approved.